Some video games don't just fail. They disappear, vanishing without a trace, as if they never existed at all. No downloads, no backups, no surviving copies anywhere, not even in the deepest corners of the internet. Entire digital worlds, erased from existence, lost to time and memory. And, the strangest part? Some people swear they played these games, even if there's no proof left behind. Today, we're diving into the lost games the internet still can't recover, no matter how hard people search. Games hidden inside corrupted servers, forgotten hard drives, and abandoned digital ruins waiting to be rediscovered. And by the end of this video, you might realize something terrifying about our digital world. In the digital age, media doesn't live forever. Even the things we love can simply vanish. People assume the internet preserves everything, but that's not true. Digital media is surprisingly fragile. Hard drives fail, servers shut down, files become corrupted, and online games can vanish overnight if developers remove them permanently. Unlike physical books or movies, some games exist only on servers. When those servers die, the world disappears with them, forever. One of the strangest examples in gaming history was a small, obscure online game that players nicknamed The Hollow Realm, a title that fit its haunting atmosphere perfectly. Very little footage exists today, and what remains is grainy and incomplete. Players described it as eerie, almost unfinished. Entire cities stood empty, and NPCs repeated broken dialogue endlessly. Some areas looked abandoned on purpose, as if the developers left clues behind. Then one day, without warning, the servers went offline. There was no announcement. No archived files were ever found. Nothing was saved or preserved. Today, all that remains are fragmented screenshots and a handful of corrupted images, and forum posts from players desperately trying to prove the game ever existed, keeping its memory alive. Another mystery comes from the era of physical gaming, when every cartridge held its own secrets and surprises. Collectors discovered strange, corrupted cartridges that seemed to contain unfinished or altered versions of known games. Missing textures, broken levels, distorted audio. Sometimes the glitches were so bizarre, they felt intentional. Some believed they were prototype builds, early versions never meant for public eyes. Others believed they were damaged copies, corrupted by time or faulty hardware. But a few players reported something stranger, something that couldn't be explained by simple malfunction. Levels that didn't appear in official versions, characters behaving differently, as if the game itself was haunted. Entire sections that no longer exist anywhere online, lost to time and digital decay. And because many of those cartridges degraded over time, their secrets faded with them, becoming even more mysterious. Some of that content may already be lost forever, leaving only rumors and ghost stories behind. Modern gaming created a new kind of problem: server dependency. Some games require constant online connections to function. Even single-player content can depend on external servers. So when publishers shut those systems down, the game effectively dies. Entire maps disappear, player histories vanish, communities collapse overnight, and unlike old games, there's sometimes no way to preserve them at all. But not everyone accepts digital extinction. Across hidden forums and preservation groups, internet archivists work to recover lost games before they disappear forever. They search abandoned hard drives, restore corrupted files, and, preserve forgotten digital worlds piece by piece. Some even break into abandoned servers to recover old game data before it's deleted. To them, they aren't pirates. They're historians, trying to save pieces of digital culture before they vanish forever. But occasionally they recover something unsettling. Strange, unfinished environments, broken AI systems, NPCs trapped in endless loops. Some recovered builds feel less like games and more like abandoned simulations frozen in time. Entire worlds just sitting silently inside forgotten data, waiting for someone to find them again. As gaming moves further into cloud systems and streaming, the problem may become even worse. Future games might never physically exist at all. No disk, No cartridge, no downloadable file, only temporary access controlled by corporations and servers. And if those servers disappear, entire generations of games could vanish permanently. Somewhere out there are games nobody can play anymore, worlds nobody can enter, stories trapped inside corrupted files and abandoned servers, and every year, more disappear forever. The question is no longer whether lost games exist, it's how many have already vanished without anyone noticing.